Hi everyone, so it's James and Theo again. You're joining us today for a little jaunt. We're going to somewhere where I've been before. I think this will be my third time, and this is Theo's first time, so it'll be interesting to see what Theo thinks of it. We're off to Costco in Bristol. I've seen a few videos about Costco online, so I thought I'd do my own version of what I thought of it, whether it is actually that good of prices, how big it is, what the options are, and so forth, and see what Theo thinks to a big superstore. And then also, to be honest with you, in a long time to come, we will probably do a link in the future. Theo and I are very fortunate. We're going to go to Florida in about a year's time, where we'll do a load of videos on Florida, but also we will probably go to Costco in Florida. So it'll be interesting to see the differences between Costco UK and Costco USA. So anyway, join us for our little trip down there. Like and subscribe, and we will see you in a bit when we're at Costco. Right then guys, we've just arrived at Costco in Bristol, near Avonmouth. One thing I want to say straight off is if you're going to come to Costco, their petrol prices and diesel prices are always cheaper than everywhere else. I've just filled the car up for around about 12p per litre cheaper than anywhere else close to us where we live. So it's definitely worthwhile. Take it down quite low, quite on empty. And you'll save yourself a little bit of money. The other thing worth noting with Costco is that you need to be a business owner to have a Costco card. You need to take proof of forms of ID and proof of you owning a business, and it has to be within 3 months for you to get your Costco card, and there is a charge for it. Their prices and their rules are on their website. So anyway, that's enough of that. We're gonna get out the car, might go for a quick pee, and
also beware of your entertainment, because now and then there may be a big queue. That's a
very fair point. When we turned up, I couldn't believe there was a queue right the way, wasn't there? Right the way down the road.
And that would have been just for their petrol.
It could well have been just for the petrol, it could have been for the store. So yeah, set yourself some time, because it might take some time. So anyway, we're going to jump out the car and we're going to go and have a look around the store, and hopefully you'll join us in a bit. So see you in a bit. Right then everyone, so we are now walking into Costco. Unfortunately my phone thing is going a bit doolally, so it'll just have to hopefully follow me every now and again. The majority of this video you're going to see is actually going to be not us at all, me or the boy, yeah, but just what we can see in the store. So one of the things you do have to have is a Costco card, so I'm going to get the Costco card, let us get in, and then we will meet you inside the store.
By the looks of it,
good, but you'll hear that a lot from him today. Oh my goodness, oh my giddy aunt. It's quite amusing. But you got printers as well, so you got some printers. So I haven't bought a printer in a long time, to be honest with you. Printer, scanner, copier, and all that sort of jazz. But again, I don't know what's a good price. Let's have a look. What's this one? Let's have a good for an idea for you. You've got a printer here. What's that? Epson ET2851 inkjet printer. Print, copy, fax, and fax. When was the last time someone faxed and scan? And that is $184.99, and then $221.98 including VAT. Hi guys, we're back. Sorry. So yeah, I've just literally gone online to have a look and see the prices of oil, because I do need to get some for my car. Now this works out to be around about £3 more expensive and a litre less than I can get from GSF after they do the discount. The thing is, I actually am going to get this, although it's slightly more expensive really. The reason I'm going to buy this instead is because it's a higher quality oil than the one I can get from GSO. So I'm going to get that. So again, it's worthwhile knowing your prices, having a look on the internet while you're here, if you can. Sometimes the internet is very, very sporadic while you're here, so sometimes you struggle to get online. So that's the one thing I would also say, is do your research before you get here. Yes, dear.
There's also a very nice hot tub over there.
A very nice what, sorry?
Hot tub.
Yeah, sort of like a swimming pool of some degree. Right then, he's obviously eating something that he didn't want to. So that's further down here. So you've got your lots of car stuff. I actually bought some of that shampoo the last time I was here. This sort of Simmons stuff. It was quite good. So again, it's very, as I say, I keep saying the same thing, but research your prices. It is really, really important to research your prices. But like, you've got golf stuff, Supreme motor oil. I don't know if it is Supreme or that's just what they're calling it. Red X, WD-40. So, a lot of the time, you'll be able to get what you want. You can also shop online, but the prices online do seem to be different to what the prices are around here, which has been quite interesting. But again, look, here we got, if you're packing up, if you're moving home, for instance, you've got large packing boxes, you've got lots and lots of tape, you've got bubble wrap. So it's quite useful if you're packing up stuff, moving, or helping someone move. Paper, label makers. Oh gosh, we got swimming pools, hot tubs. So it's quite interesting, really. There is a wide selection, from sports to bikes to food to clothes. Right. Some quite smart bikes there, dual suspension and stuff. So that looks rather nice, mind you, so it should do for the price. Good grief. So even more flooring. So that sort of comes to that sort of part of it, really. As you can see in the middle, this seems to change. The middle bit seems to change quite a bit. The last time I was here, I had a lot more furniture. These corner leather sofas out, which were rather nice. Had a little relax on those. So now we've got some cookies and cakes and stuff. So I'm pretty sure my son will be quite intrigued by all this. So let's have a little mooch around here. And I have to remember that my dear mother has given me a list of things that she would like as well. I say a list, it's like 2 items, but it's not that big a deal, is it? But again, look, if you can see here, you've got these Lotus biscuits. So if you were thinking of maybe having doing drinks or something at your business, and you wanted to offer Lotus biscuits with a cup of tea or coffee, $7.39 for a box of 150 isn't bad, is it? Makes somebody feel like they've had a bit of a treat. Nothing wrong with that. If you're going to buy, I don't know, biscuits for Christmas or for friends or family or stuff, it'd be quite a good idea, wouldn't it, mate? Sort of come here and get that sort of stuff. But to a degree, you could also do a normal grocery shop here. You can just buy a loaf of bread if you want to. So you could just do a normal shop here, although I don't think that's likely. Till rolls. There you go. So lots of till rolls there. You can see the prices. Post-it notes. You know, if you're a teacher and you need to stock up on things, I don't know if they do a deal for. Oh, sorry, mate. I'm getting in somebody's way. You know, I don't know if they do deals for teaching staff and what have you, but yeah, if you're a teacher, you could probably come here and buy stuff, stock yourself up. Oh, we've got Gary Barlow singing away. But got some little cupcakes. So very Valentine's inspired cupcakes, rather nice. Some biscuits. Gosh, you've got some big cakes here. So this very much reminds me of America, actually, if I'm honest. You go to places like Walmart and stuff, and they would have big selections of cakes here. So you've got, what's this, $11.49 for that large chocolate cake. Let's go and have a look at these carrot cakes, shall we? So we got carrot cake, again, $11.49. I can't hear you, buddy. You need to come closer, mate.
Just over there, I suppose if you're a Lego fan.
Yeah, you see, that's it. So that's the other thing, is the Theo kind of points out, really. You have to be, you've got to have your eyes about you, haven't you, really? You've got to have your wits about you. Again, these are, what's these, Red Devil? Yeah, Red Velvet, sorry. Cakes, $11.49. And again, of course, this is food, so this won't have any VAT added to it. Got lemon dessert cakes, profiteroles, huge birthday cakes, which again very much remind me of America, very much remind me of the big cakes that you would see on Friends or Big Bang Theory or something like that. They've got some pastries here, which again, the price is what you see is what you pay. You know, we had some pastries from here, didn't we, mate? They were nice. We had some pastries from here, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they were nice.
They're like them, but giant.
Yeah, they were nice. We've got some brownie pieces here, so let's have a look. Brownie chunks, $6.49. Right, do me a favour, right? Pick up that box and tell us how heavy it is, because I'm quite surprised at how heavy that is. Yeah, go on. I think that's heavy for what it is. That's brownie chunks.
I think that's reasonable.
All right, okay. It's because it's chocolate, of course it's going to be reasonable. The heavier the better, isn't it? And then, I don't know what on earth that is. Seed and nut cluster. Well, you can keep that, if I'm honest. But lots and lots of different options here. So again, food, and I believe most of the clothing are all VAT free. Huge joints, meats. So if you're having a look around, just scoot round people. Right, as we all know, excuse me, as we all know, lamb tends to be a little bit on the expensive side. So large leg of lamb, $28.07. I don't know if that's a good price, to be totally honest with you. But it seemed quite good to me. Let's keep mooching about, having a little mooch. But you know, imagine if you're having a barbecue, big family get together. Be good, wouldn't it, to come here, sort of get lots and lots of stuff. Got big packs of steaks, Aberdeen Angus, very nice. And then you've got some ribs. So let's have a look. You've got brisket and all that lot. So the steak packs are very, 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 very large. Good grief, look at the salmon. Look at the salmon. Right, okay, let's have a look. So, nice big pack of salmon here. We have, it is fresh farmed trout. Oh, it's trout. Is that right? It looks like salmon, okay. So that's $21.93 by the looks of things. And that is 1.254 kilograms. So if you know your fish and what they cost, then you'll have a good idea on whether that's a good buy or not. Right? Let's not get the wires all caught up. Let's carry on having a mooch. My able assistant's keeping up with me. He is indeed. Excellent. So then this is really weird. You've got cold meats here, and then over here you have furniture. So it is a bit random. It kind of gives me the old vibes of Macro from when I was younger. And we used to do a lot of shopping in Macro and stuff when I was younger. So that kind of gives me old vibes of that. So we've got some cooked meats, Polish meats. We've also got some hot chicken. So really most of the things you're going to get in your local supermarket, yet they will be at a bigger size. So again, if you're throwing a party, for instance, you know, this is $16.99 for a large pack of sushi, salads, sandwiches. We've got a sandwich platter there. I'm going to be very, very careful with it. But a sandwich platter there, and that is 20 quid. So if you wanted to throw a party, a little bit of a shindig, a little bit of a soiree, you could do really quite easily with those options. And then you've got cooked options as well. You've got cottage pies. What's this? Beef stew and dumplings. That looks rather tasty. What's that? Penne carbonara. Do you know what? We're going to have that. Should we have this for tea? Carbonara. Right, okie dokie. So we're going to pause the video now and just have a look for a few bits and bobs, and we'll be back in a bit. You alright, buddy? So also, Easter eggs already.
Yep, thank you.
It's like, you know, we're in February, but there we go. One of the things I have noticed as well, lots and lots of dessert things, lots and lots of frozen things. So again, if you wanted to throw a party, just stock up. Very, very useful. But one of the things I have noticed is this sofa here, for instance, that corner sofa, that was the other side of that aisle the last time I came down here. So things do tend to move around a bit. So just because you get used to the store and you think you know where the store is or what the store's doing, you realise pretty quickly that actually they've changed it. Right. So we're just going to carry on having a bit of a mooch. See if there's any standout bargains that we find, and if we do, we will tell you about them. And we will give you a little review when we get back to the car. But for now, we shall see you in a bit whilst we carry on our shopping. Note to self, do not bring a thirsty or hungry child with you, because it'll end up costing you a lot more money. I've just had to buy a pack of, how many cans of cherry Pepsi have I bought? 24 cans of cherry Pepsi for $6.99 plus VAT, because he's dying of thirst apparently. So, but as you can see, we've got lots and lots of different options here. Rubicon, 7-Up, Fanta. So again, if you're stocking up your business or just stocking up your fridge at home, to be honest with you. And sometimes you can come across some American makes as well, which you don't get around and about very often, which is quite nice. Pet food. So I don't have a dog. I don't know what the prices would be, but if I just go up to there, you can have a look and see what prices of dog food are. So again, some stuff would be great if you own, I don't know, a kennels, a vets or what have you, or whether you've just got some large pampered pooches. But one of the things my mother pointed out to me the last time I was here, is I'm going to come down here. So the price of herbs and spices are really quite cheap. So again, these are no VAT. So for instance, oregano or oregano, however you want to say it, $2.99 for, how many grams is this? 120 grams. Big thing for $2.99. You normally spend that on a very small pot, and you've got lots and lots and lots of options by Swartz and so on. You've also got Kirkland. They do their own versions. Again, I don't know how good they are, to be totally honest with you. I've not tried them. Coconut oil to cook with. I have been sent on a mission to find them some more avocado oil, so I shall get them some avocado oil. Where we go, avocado oil. There we go. So $12.49 for avocado oil, Really good for you. Nice big bottle. That's a litre for $12.99.
Also, if you have a grandpa who's obsessed with chocolate, do not bring him to some of these aisles.
That's a very good point. If you have a parent, grandparent, family, friend, what have you, who loves chocolate, you may want to avoid bringing them here because there are some nice naughty things. So we've done quite a quick sort of run around really here. As you can see, you've got clothes in the middle here, huge amount of clothes, male and female, you know, loads and loads of different options. Kids clothes as well, sporty stuff, smart stuff, lots and lots and lots and lots of different options. We've got a huge amount of books actually, that's new. You've got old Harry's book, Spare. Less we say about that, the better. But yeah, so you've got lots and lots of options. So if you want to do a big shop, if you want to fill up your business, I honestly think this is a really good thing. But as I said, and I've said many times, you need to know your prices to avoid accidentally spending over the odds. And the other thing you need to remember, which I always forget when I come here and I get to the tills and have a bit of a shock, that you know, these prices, you know, some of them will put the VAT on. So in your head you're going through thinking what you're going to be spending, and then you get to, oh, that's a bit more than I expected. So you try and sort of tot your prices up in your head, and then if you add in 20% on, you're not going to have a shock. Actually, you'll probably have a nice surprise, because it will be less than that hopefully, because of course some things do not have VAT. So that would be a good way to sort of keep you from panicking and alarm. But it's quite an interesting store, lots and lots of different options. So for instance, one of the things I saw when I came back here last time were these trees. Now they would look lovely outside my business. I think they would look really, really smart, and I quite like them. They come with a base, 3 round decorative balls, if you like. So I thought, well, they're quite nice, and they actually look relatively realistic, and they feel very plasticky, but they look all right. They look nice, and they look, to be fair, quite well.
And they smell bushy.
They smell bushy, do they? Okay. There you go. You hit it here. But again, if you look at the price,
Oh, you're doing a good job.
so $179.99 or $209.98 including VAT. To me, that's a lot of money. But I may be out of touch with that. I may be thinking that's a lot of money, but it isn't. So we are going to head towards the tills now. I think we're pretty much done for what we want to do. So, buddy, let me just get our trolley out of people's way so we can have a quick chat. So what do you think of Costco?
It wasn't the best, because these trolleys are, oh my god, it's a pain.
Yeah, the trolleys, you do have to get used to wheeling the trolleys. They are a bit awkward. But as a shop in general, and obviously shopping for a 9-year-old lad is a bit boring, but...
Oh, not for me, when you have the virtual.
Okay, so mainly the trolley, but the shop is good?
Yeah, the shopping is brilliant. And I did see some rather big Nutellas. It was really funny. There's one small one, then a bigger one, then a bigger one, then a bigger one, then a huge one.
Oh, really? So
yeah.
Lots of options with Nutella, but...
Then that's where you don't want to bring Grandpa. That's where you don't.
Well, you don't want to bring your grandpa, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Cool, all right then, buddy. Well, we shall go through the tills. We will get to the car and finish up our little video, yeah?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Say, see you in a bit, guys.
See you in a bit, guys.
So while we're waiting at the tills, I just thought I'd point out that the queues can be reasonably long, and they're amazingly long for their hot dogs and pizzas and what have you. It's bizarre. But again, when you're at the tills, you have to present your card. So have your card ready for the member of staff, and that will get everybody through the tills a bit quicker. But on the whole, this is struggling to see me. Here we go. But on the whole, it tends to go through relatively fast. So we shall do our shopping. We'll finish our shopping, and we will see you in a bit. Bye. So we're back in the car. We've done our Costco shop. Excuse me. So what did you think then, bud?
It's good, but not in all ways. So I got to admit, the trolleys, as you may have heard me, were...
So yeah, you weren't happy with the trolleys, but other than that?
Really good.
Really good. Yeah, I think Costco's. I think Costco's one of those places where, if you're going to go, obviously for your business, you're going to go as and when you need for your business. But if you're going to go for, say, your home, you probably only need to go once a month, maybe, to do like the occasional big shop, get some big items.
Yeah. So if you're a little bit thirsty, I suggest don't go there because they buy like huge bags.
So yeah, this is the thing. Like, it's not Tesco's. So if you, like Theo, was thirsty, so I ended up having to buy a God knows how many pack of Cokes for him, so he could have a drink.
20.
Whereas if you go to Tesco's, of course, you can just buy one bottle. So, it is different. It's a different style of shopping. It's a different style of shop. So, but as you'll see with as you've seen on the video, I've given you an idea of the prices of things and what might be a good buy, and you may find that they're not such a good buy. The petrol is always cheaper here. I've never come down here and found the fuel to be not as good. So it's always worthwhile. Fill your boots up, as it were. Fill your car up with the fuel. You need a card. You'll need a card to get in the store. They'll need to scan it, and it has your photo on it, so you can't use anybody else's card. And you will need to have the card again at the tills to be scanned before they put the stuff through the till, basically. And the other thing you need to remember is, once you've done your shopping, do not put your receipt away. Don't put it in your bag or in your pocket that you've got to fart around to find it, because unfortunately they need that too. Before you leave the store, they like to scan that through. So hopefully the video would have helped you decide whether Costco is right for you, whether there's enough savings there for you to warrant getting the card and paying the fee. And we hope you've enjoyed the video. It's not really an exciting video, certainly not an exciting video for Theo, I don't think.
It is.
All right, okay.
Don't trust him.
Say again?
Don't trust him.
Don't trust him. So, a 9-year-old lad can enjoy a trip to Costco. Who'd have thought it?
When you've got big meat and stuff, yeah.
Well, yeah, this is it. It's one of those places, isn't it, where
you can entertain anyone.
Yeah, you can. You could literally. That's a good point. You could entertain anyone if you wanted to throw a party, and you wanted to buy everything from the cookware to the food that you were going to serve to the hors d'oeuvres, if you like.
Go to Costco.
The snacks, the drinks, the glasses, absolutely everything you could possibly need for throwing a party or something like that, you could literally get from Costco, which is quite impressive, really. And even, to be honest, in a lot of ways, you could kit your house out. You know what I mean? If you just bought a flat, first time buyer, what have you, and you had the ability to go to Costco, you could get, your furniture, your cookware, TVs, a lot of things, fridges, freezers, washing machines.
And the beds actually come with mattresses.
Was there a bed, sir? Was there?
Yeah, I saw one that had like drawers, nice interior.
Oh, like a divan bed, was it? Oh, right, okay. So there you go, beds and stuff like that. So it's amazing what you can find. But as I say, all these things.
Sheds.
As I say, all these things do kind of change on occasion. Sometimes they change location. Sometimes they have them one minute and they don't have them the next. And so that is one thing I would say keep in mind.
Sometimes random stuff.
Sometimes very random stuff. And so if you want it, don't think, I might get that next time, because if you want it and it's there, grab it, because it may well not be there next time. Anyway, that's enough from my ramblings, and that's enough from him interrupting me. So, we hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for our videos of randomness, and we will see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. You going to say goodbye, or are you just going to drink your drink?
Both. Bye-bye.